Did the officers see the weapon? Did they see him brandishing the weapon at him?
Sure. Many videos out there, many different accounts that you may see, that I may see, that anybody here may see. That, folks, is why we have something called an investigation, to take what you're talking about, to take those videos, to take witness statements, to take officer statements, all those minute details that will paint a true picture, not a freeze frame concept, and paint a larger picture of what really happened. That is why we investigate, so we can get to the truth, so there's not speculation. Speculation after 24 hours, you've got a lot of speculation in there.
Who gets to investigate here?
Let's think of what those agents were doing on that scene, making a split-second decision. You had 24 hours.
That's what I want to know.
Try and armchair quarterback things. That agent had a split second to make a decision.
Well, with all due respect, Commander, Secretary Nome is not waiting for an investigation.
Who's next? Again, the investigation is going to uncover all those facts, things like how many shots were fired, where were the weapons located. All those facts are going to come out in the investigation. I wasn't there wrestling that assaultive subject that was assaulting Border Patrol agents. I wasn't there wrestling him myself, so I'm not going to speculate. I'm going to wait for that investigation to come. No, don't interrupt me. I'm going to wait till that investigation comes out until I make a decision there. I've not concluded anything. I've not given you a conclusion. But what I do know is this individual was on that scene several minutes before that shooting, interfering with a lawful, legal, ethical law enforcement operation to arrest Jose Huerta Chuma.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's back to choices. We just talked about choices.
Yeah.
When someone makes the choice to come into an active law enforcement scene, interfere, obstruct, delay, or assault law enforcement officers, and they bring a weapon to do that, that is a choice that individual made. All agents that were involved in that scene are working, not in Minneapolis, but in other locations. That's for their safety. There's this thing called doxing, and the safety of our employees.
There's this thing called
doxing. Very
doxing.
important to us. So we're going to keep those employees safe.
That is the only thing that's important to them, is their own employees,
that, again, is going to
their
come out in the
tools.
Investigation. I'm not going to speculate.
That
on
much
who
is
did
clear.
what, when they did it, how they did it, or what exactly occurred there. I'm going to wait for the investigation to let me know what happened. Yes. Because before those facts come out, we need to ensure that we're talking truthfully and accurately. And before I speculate, I'm going to talk truthfully and accurately.
Commander Ravino,
between your agency, Border Patrol, and Mr. Charles, your agency, ICE, we've now seen 2 separate people shot and killed by your officers within 17 days. Do either of you plan on taking any accountability for those actions?
2 suspects, or you're correct, 2 suspects have been shot, and suspects that assault, delay, obstruct, or threaten a law enforcement officer's life. It goes back to the choices that we just talked about. When individuals make poor choices, poor decisions, come into a law enforcement situation.